Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are reviewing a 2021 Cadillac Escalade. Again, massive thanks to Cadillac Boucher for letting me review their Cadillac. Now, first of all, let's start in the interior and let's check out these three screens right in front of me. One's here, that's your infotainment screen. One's here, that's your speedo, and one's here. You would think that this is the most important screen, but actually this is probably the least important screen. The most important screen is probably this trip odometer right here. And you can do a couple things with it. You can see, of course, your trip, your distance and average and stuff, but it's also a touch screen. So if we move it this way, you can see another trip, and then if we move it this way, we don't have to see anything at all. And then of course your heads-up display, and this, if we go there, this controls what this sees. So let's say we go to the regular gauge. We can have it at a regular speedo, and once you go up 10 miles an hour, it will actually highlight each number as you go up. And then we can change our speedo to a map screen. And then this will change it if we give it a second. Now we can get a full map right in front of our noses. So if we just look down from the screen, you can see. And then of course, your heads-up display, you can control the height or the brightness. You have some charging ports right here. And of course you have these really nice climate control buttons. So we can turn that 1, 2. And then of course you have your shift lever here. Your infotainment system controller here. And of course, you might think, where's that wireless charger? I can't see it anywhere here. Well, actually, they didn't skip out on it. It's actually right here. So let's say my phone was right here, and it would wirelessly charge just like that. So like when you're driving along, it won't ramble about. And then of course, you have your voice enhancement button. So let's say you want to talk to the back, and you can press this button, which I will show you in a quick second. But of course we can talk to the back, and it will enhance your voice through the speakers. And of course, one last thing that I forgot, of course, is the mirror. So let's say you're just doing the regular mirror. You have lots of stuff in your way before you actually get to see what's back there. Now, with this new Cadillac, there's this tab right here that when you flip it, it goes to an immediate picture of what's right behind you, which is really cool. And then, of course, you can zoom in and out. And then you can also go up and down, which is really cool. And then of course you have your moonroof cover here. And then you can fold down the rear seats just with the touch of a button, instead of having to go back there and press the button back there, or having to go back there and do it manually. So that's pretty cool. And then let's take a quick trip to the trunk real quickly here. Here we are at the trunk. So, of course, you have your regular 2-tap trunk. And then here are some tie-down points. And then you can also fold down the rear seats from right here with the touch of a button. I might show you that in a second. And then of course we can close that up for a second. The other really cool thing about this trunk is that it opens up in two parts. So the other part is, of course, the top part. We can open this. And let's say you have something that you don't want to open the whole entire trunk up for. You can just throw it in there. And yeah, that's a pretty cool feature too. Let's close this. And let's go to the middle row. Of course. Of course, you have your rear entertainment screen. And then you have a navigation part or sequence. Let's say you want to go somewhere different from where you're driving right now. You can type in where you would rather want to go, and then it will come up on the infotainment system up there, and it can be declined or accepted. And then of course you have the same nice luxurious buttons, and then with your Cadillac V logo here, we can push that in, and then some cup holders, 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB Type-C ports, and then a wall plug type charging port. And of course, another thing about the middle row is, here, I'll just put the key right there, is that they're very easy to fold down. You just pull up on this 2 times, and then move it forward. You just move it. Of course, I already did it by accident. And then it's easier access into the front seat, as you can see. And then if you want to put it up, just slide her back and then lift her up until you get it locked in place like that, and then slide it backwards a little bit. There we go. And of course, it's perfect and comfortable. And of course, one other way to put these seats down, as you can see, I just did it on this side, is this little black button right here, which we can show you. You just do that, and they fall right down. And again, easier access for getting out of the car. So yeah, I'm gonna fold these seats up really quick. Let's go up to the front seats really quick. Alrighty, back up at the front seats. We're gonna actually fold down the rear seats now. And as you can see, the rear seats are still up currently. But if we touch this button, watch them fold down. There's one. There's two. Now let's see how much more room we get in the trunk. Of course, now at the trunk, of course they can't fold down all the way because there's still like plastic on them and stuff on the floor. But of course we get a lot more room now. A lot more spacious, and of course we have these same buttons in the rear. Let me put these back up. There we go. Put them back up just like that. And there you go, with just 2 touches of a button. And of course we can close it here or on the key, or the power tailgate. Usually there's a light projecting the Cadillac logo right under here, but since of course it's daytime out, you can't see it very well, but we can try it anyways. Hopefully I go under the right part of the car. And of course it'll close just like that. And of course, let's get back into the front seat. Most fun seat of them all. Something really cool. Let's say we have the radio playing and the music's kind of loud. So the passenger doesn't want to hear it as much, as loud. So they can go into their music settings, and since there are 36 different speakers in this car, 2 of them on headrests, they can either turn their music up, turn it down, and it makes a difference because like 9 of those speakers are in that section of the car. 2 up there. And then another really interesting thing about this Cadillac is that actually this whole entire front panel of the car is actually a speaker. Actually, Cadillac tells me that there are many different speakers in there, but it looks like it's all one speaker with all these holes. So that's really cool. The only 2 downsides to this car are these cheap plastic blinker and windshield wipers. Otherwise, everything is quality. Very nice. Of course, let's take a quick look at this glove box. Pretty nice glove box. And then, of course, you have your AKG sound, which is now owned by Samsung, if you wanted to know. Of course, fully power seats. We can go back, we can go forward, up, down, you know the drill. And of course, you have your lumbar support, and there's a lumbar button right there. And of course, you have your heated and cooled seat buttons. And yeah, I think this might be where we're gonna end off the video. See ya.